and handle business.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Taylor. Bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Jones last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On second down, it's Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. From the 41, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 55 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Eagles hit 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
He's got this to Pickens. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Eagles. George Pickens, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Goddard. What a grab. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. But 1st down, Hurts. Now he's forced out right. Finds Pickens out right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Hurts. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On on 2nd and goal. Hurts. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
you
down.
Don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily.
Hurts fumbles it.
And the Packers pick it up. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Able to find Lazard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 30 on second down, Minshew. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Over the middle here to Brown. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
The option to give to Taylor here.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Here's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Dillon now on 1st and 10.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. To throw is Rodgers.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Rodgers to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Rodgers.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 24.
They'll start with a give to Taylor.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle to Smith.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle, there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
Throwing is Hurts. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
To throw again on second down. Hurts, flush to his right. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second down and goal. Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They run again with Dillon.
To the 27-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Terrell Edmunds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Johnson, the number 4 pick back in 2013.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw.
That's complete to Dobbs.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Dillon up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Back to throw. Rodgers. He's got Lewis.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Rodgers leaves to Dillon on the draw.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. Rodgers. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Taylor.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That's
So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for